What's going on, people? What's happening? What's going on, y'all today? Esau, the so-called white man, is responsible for our people doing the shit that they do. Meaning that they are the number one culture and race, race of people that enforce wickedness all over the planet. In other words, no matter where you go at in the world, anywhere in the world, any part, whether it's Europe, Spain, Portugal, the Middle East, South Africa, West Africa, East Africa, North Africa, East Indian, in the Middle East, all them people over there in the Middle East, right? You can go all the way over there in them other countries over there. Everywhere you go, you're going to see Esau. There is not nowhere in the world you're going to go, you're going to be able to see the so-called white man, Esau. They have laid their seed, stole, raped, robbed, and murdered. They committed that and laid their landmark everywhere, all over the world. This is in Deuteronomy, chapter I think it's 20, yeah, like 27. It said, "Cursed be the man that removes his neighbor's landmark," and all the people. They went all over the world and they corrupted it, put their name removing the neighbor's landmark. They changed the names, changed the prophet. This is all in the Bible. See, the problem with the Christian churches, they not reading this stuff to our people because they blind. They are blindfolded themselves. I did a video. This was years ago. This was like about seven. Let's see here, 6, 7 years ago, something like this. It's about 6, 7 years ago. I think it's 6 years, close to like seven. It's like seven. Our people walk into Christianity and religion blindfolded. I remember that video like to this very day. And I was relating it to Dylan Rue, how he went into a black church and shot and killed 9 black people in cold blood in 2015. I think it says that he wounded 29 and 32. He he killed like how many? 39? I can't remember. He killed like 39, wounded 28. No, he wounded so many. He wounded more, and a few survived. I think so. I can't remember, but I'm gonna have to go back and look the information up. But you all can go look the information up. But the white man has went all over the world. They have done all kind. They everywhere you go, they doing. You see them do Esau doing wickedness. You look right there in Deuteronomy 27, 28. You can look throughout the Bible. You can look throughout Proverbs. It clearly reveals to you Esau and them. Esau came from the Caucasus Mountain and all that type of stuff, and how that's in Job chapter 30. I think verse 5, 6, or 7. I think somewhere around in there. Yeah, that's where that word Caucasian come from. It came from them. So when you look at um, the 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 damage, there's not nowhere you can go where you will see Esau, how Esau did so much evil and so much wickedness, and even to this very day, they still doing it. You see what I'm saying? They are still polluting the earth with all wickedness all over the world and stuff like that. Like when you look at this app that they have, like all over social media, it's nothing wrong with. I the Most High. Uh, I hope, in by the grace of God, that the apps, the YouTube is still stay around for as long as it can. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if they really was concerned about helping our people, go back and look. I think I was real. I might have been over aggressively in that video, but I was speaking very passionate in that video. You see what I'm saying? About how when you go on TikTok, right? The only way you can go live, a person can go live on TikTok, you got to at least have 1,000 subscribers, which leads to the conspiracy. in it, meaning that if you don't have, you got to in other words, what they actually telling our people, you got to only have 1,000 subscribers, you got to sacrifice your soul, and you got to be degrading to your own people. You got to take your 2-year-old daughter or your little baby daughter and put them on the line, let them shake their ass before the world. And this is what the so-called white man promotes on YouTube, on TikTok, YouTube, and all the social media platforms and stuff. They don't care about our community. They don't care about our children, because if they really care, they can automatically send messages and just go to show you they behind all that type of stuff, all that filth, all that immoral acts and polygamy and all whatever you want to call this stuff. They for all polygamy, more than one woman. You sleeping with multiple. I mean, even though you look in the Bible and it tells you that Jacob had several wives and stuff like that, but the Bible tells us, it said, "Let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband." You see what I'm saying? Sharing, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So uh, I got to do some more research on that, but we have to understand that Esau is promoting their wickedness in this world, man. And if they care, why would a person who have less subs, who's less fluent influence, he's not no wide social media influencer on TikTok, so therefore he get a low stamp in the ground. But this woman or this girl, which is nothing wrong with them getting 9,000 followers. I'm for you. If you get 9,000 followers and stuff, all praises and all blessings to the Most High. But anytime the so-called white man telling you, they know what they're doing. They know what they're promoting. What they're doing is they're telling you, okay, you got to have 1,000 subscribers just to go live, even on YouTube here. You see what I'm saying? With the app of YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I'm just screaming that this is an app, StreamYard, that I'm screaming this to YouTube. But on YouTube itself, they'll tell you you got to have 1,000 followers, which means you got to sit there and you got to degrade your own people. And why is it that your daughter, they promote, and this is what fathers and mothers need to understand. Why is it? Understand what they're doing to your child and our people is that in order to get famous, in order for us to pay you, you got to sacrifice the life and the soul of your children. It's to shake their ass and do all this shit on the media and all of that. Now you got our people get into the camera and sit right there and put have all they 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 butt cheeks out and all this type of stuff, or they abs and boobs and whatever you want to call it, all that. You got to degrade yourself. Your daughters and your children got to degrade themselves by getting on there and doing all that type of stuff. Now you done blew up. Now, oh, okay. Now we gonna enable you. We gonna give you a lunch to go live. We gonna disable, unable it, and enable you to go live. Since you got 9,000 followers, since you shook your ass. You see what I'm saying? And our people, we should be pissed off about that more so. You see what I'm saying? But if you get on that, like saying the stuff I'm saying and speaking out against it, and you only have 0 subscribers, or you have 4 or 5 people following you, well, no. Our rule is you got to at least have 1,000 subscribers. So you're telling me I got to get on here and degrade my own people so a whole bunch of thousands of other people can come follow me. Now, because of that, you don't give a damn the reason. You just, okay, I don't give a damn about nothing else. You just following our guidelines. We just gonna enable you and restrict you, unrestrict the thing, so and enable it so you can go live now. Instead of just saying, no, we care about your soul, brother Ray. We don't care whether you have 1 or 2 or 0 subscribers. You still need to be able to have a voice. You still need to be able to speak. You still need to be able to create documents and create history as well. Because we don't need to limit to that, because you don't have a certain amount of followers, because these people are going to look down on you because you don't have millions of followers. And now all of a sudden everybody's looking up to you because you got millions of followers and all that kind of stuff, right? Don't they do that? Now all of a sudden, oh, you got millions of followers now. I don't give a damn if your daughter, your 2-year-old daughter is on here shaking her ass and this and that. We gonna enable you to be able, we gonna fix it where you can go live now. They don't care nothing about your soul. All they care about, okay, he just got thousands of followers because he had to get on here and degrade. He had to sacrifice his daughter and sacrifice his children, showing they buttocks and ass out there at a young age. So when they get older, they can go out there and be sexual active and all that kind of stuff. If the so-called white man, that's why I say that the white man is the devil. He's the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. That's why you can call him the devil, because those are proof right there. Because if they actually care, they say, no, we care about your children, so we want them to have salvation. We want them to come back to the God of Israel and stuff. You think the so-called white man doing that? No, they're not doing that. They're not going to do that. You see what I'm saying? If they really care, because they say, Brother Ray, he ain't putting all that stuff on him. He's standing up for his people, so we're gonna respect him for that. I don't give a damn if he ain't got but 0 subscribers. He's speaking out. We gonna fix it where this brother can go. We gonna fix it where this man can go live, where he can speak out and make a better community for his people. So we're gonna enable him to go live. So if the so-called white man is actually for the right thing, why would they say, well, since you don't have but 0 subscribers and you speaking out, you want your generation is to be a better people, we going to enable you to go live on TikTok and things of that nature because you're doing the right thing for your people. You think they're gonna do that? You think the so-called white man gonna do that? Hell no. Think about that. I want y'all to think about that. And as I'm sitting up here, and as I spoke when I said, let that soak in for a minute and see who's right and who's wrong. But everybody else come on in, they'll look at you and be like, "Oh, you more stupid." They'll be saying, "Oh, you more stupid." Then who more stupid? Me speaking out and wanting a better community for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people. Sit up here and promote what Esau promote. I can't go against I'm not going against my people. I would not go against my people for that. That's like selling your soul to the damn devil. And it is. You selling your soul to the so-called white man, the devil. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come on here and break that down, you know what I'm saying, and to my people. You see what I'm saying? Because I know when they watch this video, they're going to be like, Clarence is really crazy when I'm not crazy. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to get out here too, where I can speak out against it and say some things like that. You see what I'm saying? But it's sad. The sad part about it, you have a lot of my people support it. That can be speaking the truth and or whatever, and they'll just pass by. I mean, they would, because in their mind, they be like, "Well, I know the what." They'll know that we living in a demonic evil society. They know we are evil, but they don't care. They look at it like, "Well, I got to make my money. I can't compromise and admit that Brother Ray is telling the truth. Because if I admit that he's telling the truth, I'm gonna lose my job. The hell with a damn job. I'm going to look. Let me tell you something. Just because you getting along with a person and because somebody do something good for you, that doesn't necessarily mean that you got to not tell them the truth because you like them. Oh, I like this person, so therefore I ain't gonna even speak. I like how he's talking, so I'm gonna kind of core. I'm gonna kind of coil it down a little bit. I'm gonna kind of water it down a little bit because I like this person and or whatever. I'm not gonna sit up here and refuse from telling you the truth because you said something that I like or it sound good. That shouldn't have nothing to do with telling that person the truth or not. You should just tell the truth because the truth is the truth and you love the truth. You see what I'm saying? And I made up my mind. I'm not gonna sit up here and compromise and sugarcoat nothing for somebody. I'm not gonna sit up there because you done something good for me and I like you. Therefore, I'm not gonna. There are certain things I'm just not gonna say. It just doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't sit up there and say, well, since I like him that much, and or whatever. I'm certain things I'm not gonna say, even if it is the truth. I'm just gonna keep quiet because I like this person or whatever. Do you realize how dumb and how crazy that is and how stupid that sounds? You're a coward. You know? That's a coward to even think like that. Yeah. That's what y'all got to realize, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get up out here. It's 9:01 p.m. and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna get to the house or whatever, man, and we'll talk some more. Let me know in the comment section what y'all want to see, man. And so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, uh, y'all pray for me as I seek to do better and do the right thing. All right, I'm out.